Listen, what quarter y'all? What quarter do I just stopped by. Y'all do that name? If you, I want you to start out. They don't know this, but it is.
We have about 4 minutes. Did everybody get some water? That water stuff?
I don't know why it's supposed to be. She's gonna be 6 to 3. So that's timed up for 6 to 3.
Anybody need water?
I'm good.
Well, I got them right here. We'll put them here. Anybody need them or whatever? Back here.
It's a fine guy, it's like slobbers.
Don't do that. One, two. Ricky, call. Ricky. Come back. Remember, I'm number 12. Got it, Ricky? Number 12. Ricky, cut your radio off and see if you can hear my radio through my mic. Can you hear it? You can't hear it? Well, don't cut it down. I'll cut it down here. Huh?
Gary's gonna work that line. Charlie's gonna have to do the emergency bill, we sign it, we sign it, put it in Charlie. Maybe.
I'm a dad with an elbow.
No. Oh. Fine, right? It's on sitting on top of the road. It's like that, this is like, okay.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you're talking or singing, move into the mic. Turn it on. How's everybody doing today? Good? Ricky, thank you for helping Ricky. Good Saturday morning. Welcome to all you folks listening in over the airwaves of the Voice of the Blue Ridge. This Veterans Day. We're celebrating veterans today, and we are coming to you live once again from the historic Earl Theater in downtown Mount Airy, home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, where we broadcast live each and every Saturday here over the Voice of the Blue Ridge. Welcome to the folks watching on our YouTube stream, also the folks listening in over the internet at WPAQ740.com, and welcome to you folks here in the Earl Theater, also listening on the AM dial at 740 and FM 106.7. I'm Jenny Lowry, your host for another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. Without further ado, let's make welcome our first guest, the Wilkes record players.
everybody. Thank you so much again, Jenny, for having us here. We're gonna switch things over a little bit. We're gonna do a gospel number. This is an old Don Reno number. One we always try to do, one we always like. It's called Using My Bible for a Road Map. I'm using my Bible for a road map. The 10 Commandments tell me what to do. The 12 disciples on my road, and God was there to see me through. There'll be no danger in heaven, no rough road along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is Heaven's Sweet Bay. I'm using my Bible for a road map. The children of Israel, they crossed the Red Sea of destruction, and God was there to see them through. There'll be no need to in heaven, no road along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is Heaven's Sweet Bay. There'll be no need to in heaven, no rough road along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is Heaven's Sweet Bay. My last stop is Heaven's Sweet Bay. Thank you so much, guys. Again, we're the Rooks record players. I'll take just a minute here to kind of introduce everybody for the ones that's here. Girl all the way down here on my right, she comes to us from Marbury, North Carolina, plays the red bass, wearing the red hat, red sheet. This is Miss Judy Triplett. Guys, give her a hand. Guy right beside of her, this is Mr. Gary Miller. He comes to us from Marbury, North Carolina, plays the lead guitar and sings. Sometimes he'll dance even. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Talking
That's very
to
rare.
This is Mr. Gary Miller. Guys. Give him a hand.
Thank y'all, thank you.
Down beside me again right here to my right, playing the mandolin, the biggest instrument up here, just a hair bigger than the fiddle. He comes to us from all the way from, I guess it's Wheelbar, what do you call it?
Wheelbar.
Yeah, between Wheelbar and Miller's Creek, North Carolina. He's
Wheelbar, North
kind of back
Carolina.
through the woods there.
Kind of back in the sticks.
Back in the sticks a little bit. This is Mr. Jason Winters, guys. Guys, all the way over here to my right, playing the fiddle for us. Yeah, or to the left.
To the left.
Other right.
Hey, they're right.
Oldest member of the group, by the way.
Just say that fella over there. Very likely.
And he sure plays the daylights out of this thing. This is Mr. Charlie Tolbert. He comes to us from Blair, North Carolina, guys. Guy beside of him, this is another Jason Winters. This is a little one. This is number 2. We just call
That's
him.
the second version.
That's the second version.
Jason
The meaning.
Winters 2.0.
And he comes to us from Wilbar, Millers Creek, North Carolina. Mr. Jason Winters Jr. My name's Frank T. Guys, and we call ourselves the Rooks record players.
There you go. This one there, Jason.
This song here, guys, kind of a Veterans Day song.
right, great job for our special guests, the Rooks record players. We're going to take a real quick break and hear a word about an upcoming event taking place tonight over at Stewart, Virginia, over at the Rotary Field. They got a great lineup for tonight's Patrick County Music Association monthly music event. So we'll hear a word about that, and we'll be back with more from the Wilkes record players right after this. 3 is fine. I'm sorry, I was out of front. 3 is good.
For everyone else, it's a live John's donation. Concessions will be available. Bring your favorite chair just in case you run out of room. That's Saturday, November 11th in the Rotary Building at Rotary Field 420 Woodland Drive in Stewart, Virginia. See you there. Music at the Patrick County Music Association is sponsored in part by the Patrick County Tourism Office. Experience the simple life. And this month by Pilot Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning.
Again, that is tonight, Veterans Day 3. And now we're taking it back to the Euro Theater with the music from the merry-go-round.
Thank you so much, Bob King. Appreciate you especially, and thank you for your service for our country. And right now, we would like to send things back to the stage of the Earl for part 1 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round featuring the Wilkes record players.
Hey Gary, you want to do a little bit of a banjo tune?
Well, we could for Veterans Day, we can have veterans stopping.
everything, he songs about him, Georgia and
Oh,
anything.
yeah, we go down there to Georgia Road.
Bill Monroe.
Hey, Georgia Road. Drive on there. Georgia, let's do one about Tennessee now.
Let's
Don't
do it.
leave Tennessee left out.
We do, we see Georgia and Tennessee.
Tennessee Blue, East Tennessee.
That's where Charlie just a little bit over. He just standing over here on the end doing absolutely nothing.
He just been dying to play that.
Just been
song.
dying to play.
I don't know, this might be a mess.
Strike us off a fiddle, Tim, Charlie. A little bit of East Tennessee blues.
All right, great job for our special guests, the Rooks record players. Right now, we'll take a real quick break and hear a word from one of our fine advertising partners, and we'll be back with more music coming up on the Saturday morning merry-go-round on the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ, right after this. Gary, Richard and Barbara Bowman said that was good enough to eat. I've been cooking. Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know if she wanted me to say it on the air or not, so that's why I didn't. I wasn't sure. Okay. Yeah, big vibe. Feel it on that. Feel it on that. Thank you so much, Bob King. Frankie, if it's all right with y'all, we'll send this next number out to Richard and Barbara Bowman.
All
And we'll
right.
just do one, and then we'll take a break for the weather forecast. And also remind you folks that this portion of today's show is being brought to you by Price Power Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina.
All right. Bert, let's turn you loose just a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you been rolling anywhere lately?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't gonna work on no railroad. Yeah, I ain't gonna work on no farm. Gonna lay around the shack till the mill train come back sweet baby's arms. Oh, where were you last Friday night while I was thrown in jail? Out there courting with another man, didn't even go my bell. Oh, man, my sweet baby's on. Oh, man, my sweet baby's on. Lay around the shack till that train come back, and I know that my sweet baby's on. Oh, I know your parents don't like me. They wanna throw me out the door. But if I had to do over, I would come back here. I rolled in my sweet baby's arms. Rolled in my sweet baby's arms. Lay down the shack till that train come back, and I rolled in my sweet baby's arms.
All right.
Fine job, baby.
Great job from our special guests, the Wilkes record players. And right now, Bob will send things back to you for an updated look at the weather forecast. And we'll be back with more music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round.
Those are Seymour sunshine. It's only expected to be 46 today. You'll see some 35 miles an hour. Tonight, increasing clouds. Even though we're not doing 38, there is a slight chance of rain in the wee hours.
I like the color of it, but that way you don't lose it.
11 a.m. But it's not no mountain. The bunch gradually sunny tomorrow. High on 55. Down to 34 Sunday night and back to 61 and sunny on Monday. Monday night through Friday night. Temperatures around the upper 30s to around 40. And the daytime highs around the 60 mark to the mid-60s as we move into Friday with about 66 Friday after a morning low of 47. I mentioned the rain though, all the way into Friday except that slight, very slight chance tomorrow morning. And again, currently we've made it into 53 degrees outside our studios and mostly sunny skies right now forecast. We'll have local news coming up at the top of the hour and some high school football scores from last night. At 12 o'clock right now, more music from the Earl Theater here today.
Thank you so much, Bob King. And right now, we'll send a number of them to New York State, where Merle is listening in, and sent me a text. He must be watching on YouTube. He said, "You look so autumnly with your sweater." And I said, "It's black and white. Is that really an autumn color? I don't know." But anyways, thank you for listening. Well, of course, you know, stuff looks different on different screens. But anyways, thank you for listening or watching, however you're tuning into the merry-go-round, working in Christmas trees today, all the way up in Somers, New York. So thank you for listening, Merle. And right now, back to more great bluegrass music from our special guests, the Wilkes record players.
Oh, hey, Gary.
Yes, sir.
You know any old sad songs or
Yeah.
anything?
I probably do. We'll sing you one right
Good.
here. Little girl, you stand out in the crowd. You're laughing and talking much too loud. Well, I see a little tear peeking through. It takes one to know one, I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. Little tear in your smile, I You've been hurt, you're frightened, and you're so blue. It takes one to know one, I know it takes one to know one, and I know you. Little tear in your smile, I say true. You've been hurt, you're frightened, and you're so blue. It takes one to know one, I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you.
That made me cry.
Oh, man, I didn't do that to you.
I've got my banjo strings wet up here.
Think about that little girl standing out in the crowd.
Yeah.
Your little girl's sitting out there.
Well, she
today.
is out there.
She's sitting out there today. And she is a little girl.
I'll tell you what. Let's do one for you. Y'all too.
Let's do one for Miss Aint.
This right here is a song that I actually wrote a couple of years ago. Got a good friend out there, Mr. Robert, with it, but he always asked us to play this show if I'd sing it, so I'm gonna try to do it. Called a little bit of Blue-Eyed Mountain Darling. Charlie, get that thing out for me over here. She's my sweet little blue-eyed mountain darling. And I knew it from the first time I saw her smiling face. The mountains grow the sweetest thing. Out of all the mountain flowers, blue-eyed darling took the place. I remember the first time that I saw her. She was there on the banks by the stream, where the creek ran into the river. Said the sweetest mountain flower that I've ever seen. She's the sweetest thing growing on the mountain. She's sweeter than any grape on the vine. One day I'm going up that mountain. That's that sweet mountain flower, blue-eyed darling took mine. She's my sweet little blue-eyed mountain darling. I knew it from the first time I saw her smiling face. The mountains grow the sweetest thing. Out of all the mountain flowers, blue-eyed darling took the way. There's a there sweet sea, and the wind is blowing gently through the pine. The sun is shining all across the mountain, lights the path to all things the heart could find. Springtime and all the flowers are blooming, while the honeysuckle growing on the vine. Now my heart she's overflowing from that sweet mountain flower, blue-eyed darling, now she's mine. My sweet little blue-eyed mountain darling, and I knew it from the first time I saw her smiling face. The mountains grow the sweetest things. Out of all the mountain flowers, blue-eyed darling took the way. Out of all the mountain flowers, blue-eyed darling took the way.
I like that, Frank. You're doing a good job writing that song. Who's next gonna do one here?
How about doing a little bit of a voice? I just think I'll go away.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
I cried here on my feet.
Somehow you let me love you. The plans we made have gone astray. Instead of being blue and lonely, I just think I'll go away. It seems we both could have been happy if things had only turned out right. Now on each day I'll think about you. I'll dream of you, dear, every night. Somehow you let me love you. The plans we made have gone astray. Instead of being blue and lonely, I just think I'll go away. Oh, I just think I'll go away.
All right, great job, our special guests, the Wilkes record players. We'd like to send the number out to Bobby Wayne Manring. He's listening in, wanted to tell the group they're doing a great job. And right now, we're going to send things back to you, Bob King, and take a break for advertisement. We'll be back with more music coming up on the Saturday morning merry-go-round on the Voice of the Blue Ridge.
We'll see what he does after this.
Right beside the Derby Company. Westfield Road, that intersection of Mount Airy. Friday, November 17th, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're going to be taking donations for the Mount Airy Salvation Army. We're looking for canned goods, boxed goods, toys, and monetary donations. You just give a little money. We'll have the red kettle set up. We'll have bins set up to take your canned goods, boxed goods, toys. We really need a lot of toys. So if you could bring some brand new toys, unwrapped, so you can place those in the bin, we would so appreciate it. Times are tough. Prices are going up. There are many in the community who need us to help them this Christmas season. We'll see you this Friday, November 17th, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Mayberry IGA Market, beside the Derby, 1810 Westfield Road, Bannertown, section of Alabama.
Thank you, Bob King, appreciate you. And we want to tell the folks here in the theater about that as well, that we do have our food drive for the Salvation Army taking place this upcoming Friday at the Mayberry IGA, which is right there at the Derby Restaurant in the Bannertown section of Mount Airy. We'll be there the majority of the day this Friday. We'd love for y'all to come out and support that with canned goods or monetary donations. Also unwrapped toys. And would like to also tell you folks about the big show here tonight featuring the Malthus brothers. That's coming up tonight here at the Earl Theater, 7:30 p.m. I know they do have some balcony seating still left and maybe a few downstairs. So we'll hope to see you there for that. It's a great show. Malcolm's Brothers, very, very talented. And speaking of very talented, we'll go back now to our first guest for the merry-go-round. That's the Wilkes Record Players.
Again, thank you again for having us here and everything, and we appreciate all y'all do to keep this tradition alive here at the radio station. Merry-go-round, you know, this is a tradition's being helped. I'm glad to see some of these younger people coming into this. So,
I just want to thank all veterans too.
yeah, thank the veterans today. They're the reason we can be doing what we want to do.
That's right. Allows us to get up there and do this kind of thing. So let's do a little Blue Ridge Cabin home there, Frank. I returned to that old cabin home in the sky, been long as the days gone by. When I'm down on the prairie on that old mountainside, make my record play on hill so high. But I love those days of Kentucky, from the dairy till right. When I'm down on the prairie on the mountain, far away from my blue mountain home, far away from my blue mountain home.
I knew we couldn't get through a day without you singing the cabin song.
I know.
We just had to have a cabin song.
Yeah, I like that Blue Ridge Cabin song.
Guys, this banjo was in tune when I bought it. I don't know what happened to it.
Well, you keep twisting on them things up there all the time, so that's probably what's
It
married.
could be, you know, that you may have a point there.
We'll get some of that state.
You sung a song about a cabin home. Let's sing one about memories of home.
Well, that sounds good, Frank.
That's a good one. All right. I can remember when I was a lad, living at home with Mama and Dad. They've always wondered if I'd ever roam. That's why I sing this lonesome old song. Oh, the banjo and fiddle, they start to ring. That's when we'll gather round the fire to sing songs about mama and real home. time for one more, two more? Two more.
All right.
So, hey, guys, let's do a little bit of rain. We need some rain. Yeah, that's what I
Little rain song.
Don't give me tickle. You give me tickle, the tank stand.
I gotta know you got thirst.
Maybe it rained on that song.
I was born
I get it.
rainy morning.
Just before my mother died, 5 years later, Daddy left us. While that old rain
time for one more song from the Wilkes record players. They've done a great job. And also want to make sure that you stay tuned. We'll have another great group coming up right after the 12 o'clock news and sports on part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. So Frankie, what you got picked out to close things out today on this first portion of the merry-go-round?
Well, we're gonna do it. I don't know if we're gonna get by with it or not, but we're gonna do a Christmas song.
Oh, I want
Christmas. We're close enough.
We ain't got turkey day
Well, I know, but we probably won't be back here before Christmas, so we're gonna try to squeeze one in. We're gonna do a little instrumental. We're gonna call it Dueling Jingle Bells. All right, guitar.
Are you ready? Y'all forgive us if we mess this up. We ain't did this about 3 times.
They throw rocks at us every time.
Yeah, they did.
and tomatoes.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful. The Wilkes record players. Hope to see these folks again real soon. Right now, we're going to get our second group up here on the stage and ready and set to go. That's Grace and Grass. And we're going to take a break for news and weather and sports. We'll be back with part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. You're listening to the voice of the Blue Ridge. This is AM 740 along with FM 106.7 WPAQ. Wonderful.
336-719-2228. We're ready to help you figure it all out.
Hey.
Another camera.
Did you? I did. About.
You have y'all.
Right back. You saw it somewhere.
I'll get down to you.
Hey, Frankie, if you give me just a minute, get them started, we can make it schedule good if you want to. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes, please, I love it. Where'd your brother go? Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me, I'm not seeing it, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna die on me this time. Yeah. I think every time we played here, it's died at least midway through. And I bought this thing. It's like the best thing I bought. Look good to me.
Miss him. That's tough, but I'll tell you what, then when you quit taking naps, then you're like, okay, I have no time to do anything now. Oh, it's hard to do. And you got 2 or 3 now. 3 was so wonderful. I mean, it was hard. We had 3 in 5 years. Yeah, I love 3. Now we have 4. But I'll say the Lord. You just got to finish our own. Ricky, is 9 muted?
Did you get us recorded, Chris?
Mute 9. Now, what did I see you playing on somebody's video, playing your banjo? Yeah. Did they meet you here? Or it was the same day you played? The same day you played here.
That story was supposed to be in my house.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. I love that place. Oh, I did not know that. Now, you live in King now? Is this good?
Yeah.
Lower house? What about you? This is like, I caught it in my hair. I don't know how that happened. Should be restrained, that's really nice. Okay, so try some whenever you want. Our place, our water's right here.
All right. And North Carolina veterans will get a chance to meet free over the weekend and maybe just a day or 2 beyond.
Ricky? Okay, now why don't you unmute 9?
At least for the area restaurants, some area restaurants in North Carolina. Many restaurants are
Does
free.
anybody need a bottle of water?
Hopefully, free family to accept. Among those places,
It's right here.
if you locate in the county, or you might want to visit all the veterans and share party. And after these, all veterans and active duty military personnel can get a free meal from an 8 entree selection while dining on Veterans Day. Also, Columbus Italian Grill will offer
I'm
free
gonna go back
appetizer
there
dessert.
and schedule it. I got that way.
They might be illegal to do.
All veterans and military personnel can get a free meal from
Okay, oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah. So no
Is this
distance
too
in
high?
between.
all veterans and active duty military personnel can get a free thank you meal going around
You
on
wanna put this
Monday.
down or
Every
not?
military
A little bit. But you do sing.
And if all veterans and active duty military personnel can get a free
This thing,
hamburger
if you get it,
This right here.
if it'll stay, so don't do it.
military ID or veterans advantage card from
Just
638.
whenever you wanna try something.
And of course, that is.
He's gonna do sports. He's gonna do it one time. Okay, Ricky, have you got everything unmuted now? Please. Except for with singing if possible.
So let's say that across the
military personnel.
I'm standing by my window on a cold, cloudy day. When I saw that first come rolling, gonna carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by my Lord by and by? There's a feather on the way in the sky, over in the sky.
That sounds very good to me, very good. Always great.
Don't lie to us.
No, serious.
Radio station WSYE will be carrying these festivities starting at 11 a.m. today. And the president of all backcountry campsites and 9 state parks in Western Carolina closed effectively yesterday due to
Just
increased
play it
fire
till I get
risk
back.
reported in North Carolina
I'm gonna
Division of
go
Parks and
write them down for
Recreation.
next time.
Those closures will last at least until December 1st. Among those, Grandfather Mountain State Park with all campsites closed. Also Mount Mitchell State Park, Deer River State Park, South Mountain State Park, and Stone Mountain State Park. Some of these campsites are non-reservable, but campers with reservations between November 10th and December 1st will receive a full refund.
Shake your hand. I
The
did.
state parks listed as well as Lake Lawn.
I forgot to fix my hair this morning.
State burn
You
ban.
shaved it off?
Campfires are prohibited
No, I got it cut last week.
And campers should bring a portable gas
I forgot to
stove
fix my
or
hair this morning. We was already driving down the road. I said, well,
WSYE.
I told her to bring me a hat, but I don't know if she found one in the car or not.
Just a second.
But there ain't much there, so.
Just play it till I get back.
2A West Regionals, East Surrey season came to an end, losing to Connecticut School of Davis 25-18. And the open round of the Virginia State playoffs last one weekend. The scale act total was 2-7.
I've never heard of bad, bad, bad. Let's see.
Second round. Number 16, Patrick County loses to Red Bar, 56. Also, number 2 seed Red Bar got past number 17, Florida, number 28-27. Number 1 seed Radford, no problem with James.
And never heard of it.
3-0. Front end, second half of the miracle round. We're all good to go. Once again, here's your host, Jenny Lowry.
Thank you so much, Bob King. Appreciate you. Appreciate you folks here in the Earl Theater and also the Wilkes Record Players. Appreciate you folks listening in on our AM and FM dial. And it's a beautiful day in downtown Mount Airy. If you're in and around downtown, stop by and see us. We do broadcast live each and every week here from the historic Earl Theater for the merry-go-round. And right now, without further ado, help me make welcome for part 2 of today's program, Grace and Grace.
All winter I've been working, been making cars leave. On the morning I'll be checking out. I'm leaving this old city and the hard times that I've had. I'm leaving Detroit, I'm heading south. I'm going where the southern breezes blow. I'm tired of Detroit's weather and the snow. Don't look for me tomorrow, to play till she got back, so I don't know if that was 10 minutes or an hour and a half. We're gonna keep on rolling. Let's change chords here and do y'all a gospel song. Jimmy Martin. There's a little white church in the...
Sorry, very slow.
You're okay, Jimmy.
I was really enjoying that music out there in the audience. So that's what took me so long to get back up here. Let's do this, if y'all don't mind, Grace and Grass. Let's send things back to Bob King and hear a word from Bledsoe and Associates. And then we'll be back with more music coming up from our special guest. Once again, Bledsoe and Associates specialize in helping you understand your Medicare needs and plan options, offering free consultations. We'll be back right after this.
Have you had insurance coverage for you lately? To ensure the most important asset, your family, has the protection they need, all Bledsoe Associates are knowledgeable professionals who specialize in knowing the various plans and details, as well as the right questions to ask to ensure your family's security. Tim Bledsoe and his local award-winning team will meet with you in person for a free consultation, and they'll even come to you. Bledsoe Associates will always make certain that you're on the right track for healthy, affordable coverage with recommendations that you can trust.
I'm so glad I'm to see today. My insurance is now updated to meet my current needs, and I feel great about it.
This time I'm free again.
As always, locally owned and operated at Bledsoe Associates, we're not just your insurance agent, we're your friend and your neighbor. Located at 2208 South McKinney Road in Mount Airy, or call 336-719-2228. Better go Bledsoe.
Come on, everyone, 30 jokes are under country classes. I'm Shepherd Mill, the Mountains of Chew. And here from Louis Smallway at 3 this afternoon. But I'm on music from the merry-go-round Christian.
Thank you so much, Bob King. And once again, we thank our sponsor for this portion of the program, and that's Bledsoe and Associates. Right now, back to our special guests, Grace and Grass.
sad songs. Sad songs and train songs. This one's a pretty sad one. It's called The Last Train.
Both.
Well, that's true. That's the best of both worlds, sad and about a train. One called The Last Train from Poor Valley. It was good for the time. Everything was mighty fine. Old temples rolled day and night. Things they got slow for no reason that I know. And ill winds blowing the sun. Eyes all closed down, everybody laid around. Wasn't very much left to do, except stand in that line and get your rations stripped on time. And woman, I could see it killing you. Now the song new snows of December, lightning hold my cabin around, and the last train from Poor Valley is taking brown-haired Becky Richmond bound. It's been coming on and on. Soon you would be gone, leaving across your mind every day. And then you said to me, things are bad at home, you see. I guess I should be getting on my way. I should blame you now, though I never could somehow. A fighter's wife, you weren't cut out to be. It wasn't what you thought, just some dreams that you had bought when you left home and ran away with me. Now the soft blue snows of December, lightning hold my cabin around, and the last train from Poor Valley is taking brown-haired Becky Richmond bound. And the last train from Poor Valley is taking brown-haired Becky Richmond bound.
Wow, I really enjoyed that one. And you know what? During that number, I had a message from someone else who was looking for Jonathan's son. He wanted to know why he couldn't make it today, but it was because he needed a nap. So if you have children, you know that when they need a nap, that takes precedence over everything else. So hopefully he can be back with us. Be back with us next time. Bob, since it is the bottom of the hour, go ahead and give us the weather forecast and catch us up. And we'll be back with more music from our special guest, Grace and Grass, right after this.
Everyone take a look at the forecast.
He didn't ask where it was at. I can't stand the talking. Can't stand it. Because if you have to talk, it's too much extra. So what do y'all do for a living? Willie's a preacher. You work at the bank too, right? At which one? What do you do?
Most prestigious of us go first.
Oh, that's right, he's a doctor or something. Are you serious? And what did you do? Insurance? You can too? Oh my goodness, that's what I'm talking about. Watch out, I'll say it on my phone.
Thank you so much, Bob. Appreciate you. And I also want to recognize Ricky. Ricky, thank you for helping us today. Came at the last minute. Patrick, we'll miss you, but we understand you couldn't make it today. So I want to thank my son for helping us keep things on the air. And right now, back to our special guest, Grace and Grace.
We'll do you a gospel song. Jonathan always likes to throw this one in so we can send it out to my mama. This is one that we actually used to do in the choir church that I grew up in. And we kind of slowed it down and blues it up, and she says we have absolutely ruined this song. But we're going to do it our way. One called Glory Road. Is this road you're traveling, dark, deserted, and is there hope for tomorrow? Your trust in Him. On this glory road I'm traveling, many times I stumble on my way. But praise the Lord, I'll soon be leaving for a land of perfect peace in this day. Oh, I can see the light of the yes, I can see Him on His throne. Well, I'm too near to turn back now. Oh, praise the Lord, I'm heaven bound with my journey just shall end. I'll say goodbye to the world of sin. In that better land, I'll take my stand. It's good to be on this road to glory land. Oh, so many here are troubled. Why cannot understand? If you'll only look to Jesus, He alone can take command. On His glory road I'm traveling, up ahead those city lights I see. And praise the Lord, I hear Him singing. It's a band of angels waiting there for me. Oh, I can see the light of home. Yes, I can see Him on His throne. Well, I'm too near to turn back now. Oh, praise the Lord, I'm heaven bound with my journey here shall end. I'll say goodbye to the world of sin. In that better land, I'll take my stand. It's good to be on this road for sure y'all are tired of me singing by now. Gonna do one. I've lost my place in the set list here. You love me today. Well, you love me today, but will you love me tomorrow? All I'm asking, darling, is if you'll be true. 'Cause if you don't plan to stay, but leave me here in sorrow, you can't find another man to be your fool. Well, one too many times I saw my heart breaking, 'cause I let the woman get the best of me. And tell the honest truth, I just can't stand the aching. Rather be alone than be in misery. Well, you love me today, but will you love me tomorrow? All I'm asking, darling, is if you'll be true. 'Cause we don't plan to stay, but leave me here in sorrow. You can't find another man to be your fool. If I would only know that you would stay and love me, that you'd settle down to be forever mine, I'd swear to song now by the heavens high above me, I'd be yours until the stars no longer shine. Well, you love me today, but will you love me tomorrow? All I'm asking, darling, is if you'll be true. 'Cause we don't plan to stay, but leave me here in sorrow. You can't find another man to be your fool. Jonathan intentionally printed the set list off small, in small print, so that maybe we would not see when it was his turn to sing. I've said this before, I believe he would go to the dentist to get out of singing. He tries really hard at it, but we're going to do one. I thought he was going to run off the stage there for a minute. I don't think it's stage fright, I just don't think he likes it. Do another Jimmy Martin tune about the state of Tennessee. Or not yet.
Everybody out of here.
think you do a great job on that. Does anybody know if Jimmy Martin wrote that song or
I'm
not?
not sure.
You know, he's from Sneedville,
That's
Tennessee. I was raised in Tennessee. I have no idea where that is. But yeah, I don't know if it's in the west or the east, but
It is in the eastern part of the state.
so like towards Bristol area or that side.
A little further west than that, but that's about.
The king of bluegrass, the king of bluegrass. Well, any songs about Tennessee, I like them. So, I lost count because I was just enjoying the music so much. I think we should do at least one more song before we take a break. Would that be all right?
That'll be just fine. Jonathan's favorite song, one by a local, Mr. James King.
Well, up on Nickel Mountain in the spring of '32, Jim and Becky Johnson with a Bible and a mule set out to raise a family, but the babies didn't come. So when they found that old stray hound, they loved him like a son. Then one day the prayers were answered. Baby had his mama's eyes, and how that old dog loved him, it would never leave his side. They could always trust that faithful hound, the baby they all loved. One day the child was missing, and the dog was drenched in blood. Now the cries on Echo Mountain are a painful thing to hear. All the neighbors know the reason for the Johnson's bitter tears. And the man don't use good judgment, it's the innocent that pay. And the cries on Echo Mountain still haunt me to this day. Jim picked up his rifle, he shot and killed the hound. Oh, but there inside the cabin was the baby safe and sound. When they found the back door open and two wolves lying still, they knew they made a great mistake with the righteous blood they spilled. Now on Echo Mountain, you'll find a lonesome grave with a handmade marble stone that reads, God bless the brave. When Daddy tells the story of the dog that saved my life, he always asks forgiveness and the tears fill his eyes. Now the cries on Echo Mountain are a painful thing to hear. All the neighbors know the reason for the Johnson's bitter tears. And the man don't use good judgment, it's the innocent that pay. And the cries on Echo Mountain haunt me to this day. And a man don't use good judgment, it's the innocent that pay. And the cries on Echo Mountain haunt me to my grave.
All right, great job from our special guest, Grayson Grass. We're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be back with more music coming up here from the stage of the Earl Theater for part 2 of the merry-go-round. We'll be back right after this. Or maybe it's something that you've learned from your children. Thank you so much, Bob King, and a reminder again, we'll be open today until 4 o'clock at Old Mill Music. Appreciate their sponsorship as well for the merry-go-round so that I can be here. And right now, back to our special guests for part 2 of today's program. That's Grace and Grass. What y'all got picked up for us today?
We have got one that I believe we stole off of Josh Williams' record, one that really does a fine job singing. I've not introduced anybody yet. I feel like we're almost to the point that we don't have to anymore. As many times as we've had the pleasure to play here. But all the way from King, North Carolina, we're going to feature him on this one, Mr. Willie Bird singing the Cold Virginia Rain. We'll feature Willie again. It took us at least 6 months to get this song down pat, so I hope we can do it. I say that every time we play it. I hope we can get it right again. After we figured it out, we had a lot of fun with this, and this is one Willie brought to us. Let him sing the lead vocals on it. One called "He Is the Answer."
Everyone's too busy going round and round.
Grass. Let's go ahead and take a real quick break. We've got this food drive coming up next Friday. We want to make sure that everybody has plenty of time to make it out to Mayberry IGA. That's the 17th on Friday. So we'll let Bob King tell you more about that. We'll be back with more music from our special guest, Grayson Grass, right after this.
This time we're just gonna do two. This time Willie, you didn't like that song.
No, wish you did.
I had never heard
Do you
it.
remember a group, Pathway Bluegrass?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was my Uncle Casey in that band.
Yeah, her,
Remember
Casey,
him?
yeah.
Yeah.
He
So,
still plays, right?
yeah, he plays, but he plays
Country.
like, country. Yeah.
What about your grandparents?
They don't play much anymore. I can get Grandma to sing in church every now and again. But that's where I got that song. Pathway Bluegrass, yeah. Oh, there you go. What keys is it?
Thank you so much, Bob King. Appreciate you once again, and want to make sure that we tell everybody about our food drive coming up on the 17th. That's Friday, this upcoming Friday at the Mayberry IGA. That is over at Bannertown, and we'll be accepting non-perishable food donations, of course, canned food, as well as money if you'd like to give towards that, and unwrapped gifts to help the Salvation Army. So right now, make your plans to attend, and now back to more music from our special guests, Grace and Grace.
Well, for this one, we're gonna make a lot of changes on stage here. Matthew is going over to play the mandolin. We've been pushing him to do this. Matthew likes to play mandolin about like Jonathan likes to sing. We have to push him to do it. But I know y'all enjoy his playing, and me and Jonathan are going to do one that we have just worked up recently. One out of that old red back handle for those of you that are familiar with that. We'll switch lead and harmony parts with the chorus, and Matthew will play mandolin. But all the way from I don't know if you'd say Danbury or Charlotte now, Mr. Matthew McComb. Y'all give him a hand.
While traveling through this world of sorrow, I'm on my way to glory land. I'll not turn back for some tomorrow. I wanna know more about my Jesus. Yes, I do. Yes, I wanna know more about my blessed Lord. I wanna know more about that mansion. Heavenly mansion. I'm gonna receive my reward. My rich reward. Every city, yes, I know more than I know now. I know now. He promised when his soul ascended, I'm coming back. The Lord did say, if on his promise you depended, on wings of love you'll fly away. I wanna know more about my Jesus. I'll guess I wanna know more about my Lord. I'm blessed Lord. I wanna know more about that mansion. Heavenly mansion. Gonna receive my reward. I wanna know more about that homeland. I'm gonna go there someday somehow. And after I read that every city, I wanna know more than I know now. I know now.
Well, it's always up for debate as to who's gonna be the one to forget the lyrics first. And it was me today. Next one we're gonna do is one that I stole off of a Ernie Factor album. Recorded before he passed away. One I really enjoy. One called the Little Piece of Land.
Put it plain and simple, he was just a plain and simple man. He remained so unaffected by changes in this world, and he can't explain what he don't understand. He's got a purpose in life now, and it's written in the master's plan. Take care of his family, work hard on his little piece of land. I've been turning ground since daylight, tractor and this old two-bottom plow. In the furrows I will plant the seed, pray for gentle rain, and by faith I know he'll make a road somehow. 'Cause I've got a purpose in life now, and it's written in the master's plan. To take care of my family, work hard on my little piece of land. Put it plain and simple, I'm just a plain and simple man.
is now at just past the top of the hour, so we'll take a real quick break and check in again on the weather forecast. And we'll be back with more music coming up from our special guest, Grace and Grass, here on the second portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. You're listening to AM 740 along with FM 106.7, the voice of the Blue Ridge from Mount Airy, North Carolina, WPAQ.
Yeah. Okay. Angela, I got you.
So it feels like.
Let's do two again, and then I'm gonna read James Easter's ad, and then we'll do three. And then we'll see how many we have. Thank you so much, Bob King, and once again, we appreciate Bledsoe and Associates. They're offering life and individual health insurance, annuities, as well as Medicare Advantage and supplement plans. They'll make sure you understand all of your coverage options and that you're 100% confident in your coverage decisions. That's Bledsoe and Associates. Call them for a free consultation at 336-719-2228. And right now, back to our special guest, Grace and Grace.
Keith's here. Keep on with another gospel one. This is one that me and Jonathan have done for many years. Gosh, probably 7 or 8 years we've done this. So there's a very strong possibility that I'll forget the lyrics, being that it's common to us. But I have yet to introduce this man, playing the banjo and the dobro. He hasn't played that yet, but he will in a couple more songs. Also from Danbury, North Carolina, Mr. Jonathan McCollum.
People steal ancient Eden life, wealth and want it will buy. Don't they know the judgment day, that the gold and silver will melt away? I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul was saved than to live in this world in a house of gold and deny my God and lose my soul. What good is gold and silver too, if your heart's not good and true? Sinner, hear me when I say, fall down on your knees and pray. I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul was saved than to live in this world in a house of gold and deny my God and lose my soul. Than to live in this world in a house of gold and deny my God and lose my soul.
Outstanding job there. And I also would like to tell you folks here in the theater as well as over the airways about the sponsor of this next portion of the merry-go-round. That's Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street from the historic Earl Theater, which is locally owned and operated by the Easter family. You're invited to stop in and check out their selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars. They've also got bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much more. Also, Mayberry Music Center specializes in the Blue Ridge guitar, and they're the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. Mayberry Music Center always gives a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their Blue Ridge guitars, and you'll usually find there's some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at Mayberry Music Center at a discounted price. They have strings as well as all types of accessories for your instrument, and they also offer music lessons as well as instrument repair. Now, if you go by and you don't see what you're looking for, please ask them, because chances are they can have it for you in just a couple of days. And you'll also find at Mayberry Music Center a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from the Easter Brothers as well as the Primitive Quartet. Mayberry Music Center is open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 4, and on Saturdays they're open from 9:30 to 3. They're always closed on Sunday. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy. bringing you this next portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, featuring Grace and Grace.
I wonder where you are tonight.
Well, I know they were asking about Asa earlier, and no, Asa is not with us today, but we are going to do one for Mr. Asa. This is one of his favorites. Gospel song. You ready, man? No rugged cross. That's correct. Y'all ready? Well, being that this is Veterans Day, we always like to do at least one to honor the vets and thank folks that served this country. I know there's a bunch of them. I don't know if there's any here today. I know my dad's here. He was in the Army, but we like to send this one out. We stole this one off the Paul Williams record. We call it Liberty and Justice for All. Well, I said we was going to do it. We may have to wait a few minutes till John can get back in town.
I've always been proud to live in this country where we can all be free. Now our independence is being threatened by those who refuse to believe. Strong faith in God and love for your faith, that's what this country's about. If you hate God and each other, you don't know what freedom's about. So wave your star-spangled banner and ring the Liberty bell. Remember the ones who fought and died for the freedoms we all know well. Wave to the Rock of Ages, the ones who died on the cross. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now there are those who live in this country, God's values they won't uphold. It's hard to believe these freedom thieves can be so brazen and bold. They can love her or leave her, praise God we don't need. It's time that we all took a stand for these cowards and traitors, all God haters. For him one day they'll stand. So wave your star-spangled banner and ring the Liberty bell. Remember the ones who fought and died for freedoms we all know well. Into the Rock of Ages, the one who died on the cross. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 'Tis the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It has really been a pleasure to have y'all home. The merry-go-round again, doing a great job. That's Grace and Grass. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to the Wilkes record players. We got time for one more song, and while the group is getting ready for that, I want to make sure that we remind you folks next week. We'll be here again with Too Young, Too Old, and the Lower Dam Band, and we'll be looking forward to that. So right now, what you want to do for us to close things out?
I want to finish one more out, one of our favorite ones here. We're always doing a bunch of Tony Rice stuff. So this is a Tony Rice Old Train. But I want to go ahead and introduce the last, but definitely not the least member of the band, Mr. Michael Wilmuth from Francisco. Y'all give him a hand.
Old train, I can hear your whistle blow, but I won't be jumping on again. Old train. You're high on mine. Oh, train, each time you pass the road than the last, and it seems I'm too old to run it. I hear your rusty wheels scrape against the rail, they cry on every mile. Think I'll stay a while. Older than the last, and it seems I'm too old to run it. I hear your rusty wheels scrape against the rail, they crowd every mile, and I think I'll stay a while.
All right, great job, Murph Central, getting praise for the grass. And right now, until next time, this is Jeannie Lowry signing off from another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ.